Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. It's Mary Jane. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's talk about Married to Medicine, Season 6, Episode 1. We back in business, Married to Medicine. We got Mariah being the kitty cat, being the dominatrix, coming out looking all sexy with a whip and a big-ass pocketbook. I was like, OMG. But we start off the episode with every couple talking about what's going on with Quad, with this woman that was in the hotel with Dr. Gregory. She said his penis was small. She said it was little, and he wanted to have unprotected sex. Was he trying to get a baby? Knowing that he's a doctor, a psychiatrist, what's going on? He wanted to have unprotected sex, but and then the woman said that she did not try to hem him up for some 10 grand or some money, or she tried to, extort him. She was not trying to do that. She wasn't trying to do that at all. She said they was in a hotel. They ended up there. He gave her some head. She gave him some head. I was like, Simone was like, women say head? I don't know, but I thought it's eat the kitty cat, lick my box. See, I don't know what's going on with these people. Give me some head. She must have been a lot younger than Dr. Gregory, very younger than him. And she said she wasn't distorting him at all. But basically, everybody's talking about the situation. It's the same thing that happened with Dr. Jackie. Every time you turn around, they were talking about Dr. Jackie's situation. And actually, Quad was the main one. Like, she was like gun-ho about the situation. And she kept bringing it up. And she made it seem like it was her situation. But nonetheless, we find out that it is her situation because she was going through that with Dr. Gregory. Dr. Gregory said on the reunion that he didn't do nothing with her. He just let her spend the night in the hotel room. But this woman is saying they had sex, they did this, they did that, and all that other good stuff. But we know that, Quad and Dr. Gregory are filing for divorce, and he's been seen on planes with other women. He's been chilling with other women. He has moved on. He's doing his thing. He is playing it up. Right now, we haven't heard of Quad being with anybody else. People are alleging and saying that Quad has a man and Quad got somebody out here, but it has not hit the blogs. It has not hit the streets. She might know what she's doing, and she's keeping it respectful and not disrespect herself because she's still a married woman. But it seems like Dr. Gregory's out here in these streets running wild. He finally getting him some coochie tang. He ain't calming down because I don't know if him and Quad was having sex or not, because it seemed like when they even touched each other, was next to each other, they felt like it was disgusting. But how would you feel if your husband was cheating on you and it seems like they're not getting along? Dr. Gregory wanted a baby. Quad said she didn't want to bring a baby in the situation. Everybody was like, Quad has not did her wifely duties. It's like, but you see how the situation has ended. So it's better that they didn't have a child, because it probably would have still ended the same way, even if he would have got a child. Maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't have cheated, but that shouldn't give you an excuse to step out on your wife, because it's supposed to be death do us part, to thick or to thin. Like, go to counseling, do whatever you got to do, because we see, I don't know if Cecil is cheating on Dr. Simone, but we haven't heard. People are alleging and saying that he has been cheating on Dr. Simone, but we don't know if that's actually true or actually heard it. I haven't. And it seems like he's waiting on Simone to give him some punani, some of that gush, some of that good stuff. And he's not with other women. He has not cheated like Curtis has cheated, and he has not cheated like, Dr. Gregory has cheated, and he has been denied sex. So we'll find out if any of that situation goes on with between Simone and and Cecil, because Cecil had went on a date with another woman and the preview. And Simone was really upset and keyed by the situation. And then we have Toya and Eugene. They're going to the gym. They're working out. Eugene has lost a lot of weight. Good for you, Eugene. Thank you for taking care of yourself, lowering your blood pressure, and just being healthy, and showing America that you can do it, because you're doing it, and you're a doctor, and you can eat good food, and you like good food. And Toya cooked the most greasiest, fattening food ever. But maybe she has changed. But I did like the exercise they did at the gym of jumping on a trampoline. It makes me now want to get a trampoline. I think I want to get it and just do the jumping stuff there, like in my basement or something. It seems pretty easy, and something that you probably would enjoy doing. That's what it looked like to me. And so, Toya also was sitting there. After they finished working out, she was telling, her husband, Eugene, like, hey, listen, I haven't heard from Quad. I haven't talked to her. Last time I talked to her, she said that she has to go tape with her real friends now. And then, Toya was like, wow, you're real friends. And Simone was like, and then, Eugene was like, yeah, her real friends. You guys ain't her real friends. So it really sounds like something that Quad would say. I could see Quad saying that to Toya in a heartbeat. And so, that's really foul to say that. But if they ain't friends, they ain't friends. I guess they thought they were. Because didn't they have, didn't the ladies have, Quad's back against Simone, and we didn't, against, Mariah, and we didn't see Mariah for a little bit, and everybody was standing behind Quad. And it seems like now that, she probably doesn't want to expose everything right now on camera, but she's on this show, and it's a reality TV show, and this is what she's going through, and it has to be filmed, and she needs to deal with it just like Dr. Jackie did. Dr. Jackie dealt with the people coming at her, throwing blame at her, hating on her, talking about it's her fault, people just blaming her, and she broke down and she cried many times. And every event that Jackie went to, somebody brought up, Curtis cheating. So, you got to face the heat in the kitchen. We're going to see Dr. Eugene out here in these streets on the episode. I'm like, what's going on? And then I guess they're going to talk about the furniture being stolen from the house. It really wasn't stolen. Quad actually took the furniture and moved it to a location. As long as she didn't move the furniture out of the county, she could do that. It's not actually stolen. It was a discrepancy, and the divorce decree or the order the divorce judge gave, whereas the property can stay, but you can move the property as long as it's not outside of the county, so she can move it to another house. And that's just what happened with the situation. And it seems like it would be really nice if Dr. Gregory and Quad could be amicable towards each other. They get a divorce, they're not together, but he's out here showing that he's living his best life, and that's what he's doing. He's living his best life, and he ain't worried about us. He ain't worried about what people think about him at all. I'm just like, yo, word, son, that's what we doing out here in these streets. Is this how you advise your clients, Dr. Gregory? This what we do? So Quad, she's stuck at work. She don't want to be around nobody because she feels depressed. She's embarrassed. She's hurt. And she don't really want to deal with these emotions. And it seems like she feel like the people at Sister Circle are more of her friends. And she feel like that's more of a career move for her too as well. And maybe it's more content that can develop where she can have her own talk show or move to a whole different network. So we'll see how that situation work out. Contessa, she is busy with the kids. They're way too much. It's too much for her to deal with. And plus, she did not like, retiring her coach, so she's working part-time. They got to pay for that big-ass house, pay for them college plans and them private schools and them vehicles. So she went back to work. And plus, why would she went to school to be a doctor? Why would she not continue to do that? And plus, she was in the military, too, as well. She can fly. Go Contessa, but she's back at work. She's doing her thing part-time. And she's just heard about the situation. She did reach out to Quad and try to give her, the best advice possible. Quad did reach out back to her. But it seems like at the end of the day, it's going to be turmoil among all the ladies. So we have Cecil. He goes up to Simone's job. He brings her some flowers. And basically, he's telling his wife, I want to have sex. I want to taste it. I want to lick it. I want to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to be with you. When a man's begging, your man not coming to your job to beg you for that, what you got that good. He's begging for that good. He ain't talking about he want good anywhere else. He wants your good, Simone. But Simone is not feeling it because she's probably going through a lot of issues with just, the feeling the neglect, feeling the mistreatment, feeling the hurt and the pain, where her body won't let her and her mind won't let her actually, give in or be seducted or seduced by her own husband. And that's a big situation that she needs to work on, because that is bad for business. For real, it is bad for business. And he's begging for it. Even the counselor's telling them they need to sleep in the same house at least 3 days consecutively in a row. But I think it's really hard for Simone. Simone's harboring on some real shit that's going on with Dr. Curtis. With Cecil, that we don't even have no idea what's going on with that situation. Excuse me. So I'm just like, wow, because she ain't trying to give in, and they're still living separately, but at least they're not going to divorce, and they're trying to work on it. Hopefully there's room for growth and there's room to grow. And so, Dr. Simone, she calls Tiffany up and she tells Tiffany, hey, I need to get my sexy back. I need to be sexy again. I need to feel like I want to be with my man. I need to feel that she could be suffering from not feeling good enough, or just lost the feeling, that emotional feeling of having love or having sex or giving yourself and opening yourself up to her husband anymore. She just closed up. She's like a brick wall right now. And so she's getting some advice from Dr. Tiffany. Dr. Tiffany was in the Caribbean, so they're going to have a sexy party, and they're ready to get it in. We got Dr. Heavenly. She's out there. She's talking about she reached out to Quad, but she haven't heard from Quad. She's talking to her husband, Damon, and talking about, do you think I'm mean? And he was like, well, and so we have that situation going on. And she's also saying that, she wants to reach out to Quad, and she wants to, do right by Quad, but she doesn't want to make the situation worse, because sometimes she has a case of putting a foot in her mouth. But she was like, our friends are going through some things, and she's smiling like she's almost gloating. Or maybe it was just because of the camera. So I was just like, okay, here we go. And so, she's going to go to the party too as well. And then, so her husband told her just to be nice. Just don't make the situation worse, Dr. Heavenly was like, I'm going to try, baby. I'm going to try. And so we have all that situation going on. So now we get to the party. And, the ladies show up. Simone, she looks nice. She has on a see-through silk shirt with a disco bra under that's purple, with these purple high heel boots and this black leather skirt with the gold zipper. Very nice outfit. Did look nice. She tried her best to get sexy. Dr. Jackie did not try to get sexy at all. She was going to a event, a modeling event. She was going to some type of event, but not a sexy event. And then we have, Contessa. She had like on a trench coat, and she really didn't open up her coat and show what she had going on either. And then we get none other than Mariah comes in looking like the Dama Matrix, looking dominant, looking sexy, looking good. She done lost that weight. She done got her booty out there. She done got the cat mask on. That's why I got my kitty ears on. I was like, you do it, Mariah. Mariah did it. She came in there with that whip, all sexy. She wanted to show the ladies, this is how you do it. This is how I do it. So she's trying to do the sexy thing. And then also, the first to arrive is Dr. Heavenly and, Dr. Simone. They arrive and they're looking at the dildos. And here goes, Simone, how big is Damon? Does Damon look like this? And so then Dr. Heavenly like does Cecil look like this? Oh, I forgot. You don't even know what it looks like anymore. You don't even know what it feels like. You haven't touched it. And it's like, damn. And it seems like Simone is being very open of what's going on in her marriage, because sometimes you lose the love, you lose the emotional attachment that you had to your partner, but you're so used to them that you don't want to let go. But that emotional love and support, you need it back. That I love you, that I can't live without you, that I just want to jump your bones in the shower. You need to get that back by knowing that the person feels for you the same. The person is attracted to you, that Curtis loves her. He shows her how he feels. He goes out of his way to make her feel sexy, wanted, and appreciated. I don't know how. And she has to do the same thing too as well, because as he's doing that for her and she's doing that to him, they can both grow with the situation. So we have that going on. And that was funny. The Mariah comes in and she's sitting next to Dr. Heavenly. Was like, what you think? 3426. Heavenly was like 3426. Yeah, she's a brick house. It is what it is. So we find out Toya's going to be late because her son got into an accident. Quad is just not going because she's filming with Sister Circle. Heavenly was like, oh my goodness, Jackie, you made it here. And didn't you have surgeries to do? And you made it here? And so I was like, shade. And so moving on from that, and then, they're talking to the doctor about, counseling, about, about Simone getting her sexy back. Quintessa was like, you need to jump his bone. Dr. Heavenly was like, yeah, you need to get out. I'm going to cook. I'm going to feed him. I'm going to do this. And they was like, you don't cook. She was like, well, I'm going to Uber eat. And so, Dr. Heavenly was like, I'm going to take care of my man. I ain't going to leave him out with no sex. Oh, no, come on. You got to do that. Contessa can't understand why, because they still have a connection and that love and that want and that need to have that affection. But she can go without having affection. And that's that's heavy depression. That's deep depression that Dr. Simone could be suffering from, because that's what it sounds like. So moving on from that, and then that's when Dr. Heavenly was like, I totally get it. Dr. Tiff and the sex therapist left. She was like, this is why I want to apologize to you, Mariah. I got you a new poster. The posters of Mariah when she had her, ankle broke and she had a cast on her ankle and she was like 50 pounds heavy. So, Mariah took it as a shot. She took it as a diss. Heavenly probably most likely did it as to be funny. But the way that Mariah reacted was way too much. Like, she went overboard talking about telling Dr. Heavenly to kiss her ass. She didn't accept her apology. And Dr. Damon's out here in these streets with other women, and you ain't the only one he's having sex with. I got receipts. I got receipts, baby. I got receipts. That does not equate to what Heavenly did. What Heavenly did. Like, it's just like somebody bringing a bat and the next person bringing a gun to a fight. You know what I mean? So you go into a picnic and somebody brings sand to the beach. It doesn't make any sense. Bringing sand to the beach when you're already at the beach. Why would you bring sand to a beach that you're at? So it's just like, Mariah didn't, combat Heavenly's shadiness correctly. Like, she went way overboard with it. Like, she was just way too much talking about he's cheating and stuff like that. That's like, what if somebody do that to her? That's a low blow. But Heavenly act like it wasn't happening, that she didn't hear it. She was like, go ahead, I don't want to hear that. Heavenly was like, Mariah, oh, I like your teeth. So it looks like Mariah has some dentures going on. Then Mariah turned around and said, if you like, okay, that's good, once you fix your teeth and your husband's teeth. And then that's when Heavenly goes, with your husband little thing. I don't know if she's talking about his little dick or she's talking about his little teeth. I have no idea how she was saying that. So I was just like, okay. And that's when, but I guess when she said that, when Heavenly said that, Aiden had a little, I don't know if she said he had a little teeth or he had a little penis. And that's when Mariah was like, your husband Damon be cheating on you. So maybe it does equate to that. But, after that situation, I guess it could even up. But Mariah didn't have to go way in talking about I got receipts or whatever. And she didn't have to get that upset about the poster. Like, she just totally got telling her to kiss her ass and forget you and that heavenly spiritual fake journey that you want. So she went in. Then so basically Heavenly didn't have to be that messy. She didn't even have to give her a post. All she had to do was say she was sorry and move on. It would have been a good situation. Toya shows up. Mariah, she walks out and she leaves. But Mariah doesn't want to feel like she was ran out, that Heavenly ran her out. So she walked back in with Toya, and Toya kind of like settled the situation down. Mariah came back into the group, so it was all good. Peace. I'm out. One love. Tell me what you think of this season's gonna be crazy. It's gonna go down. Please don't tell me Dr. Damon is cheating, man. I hope, like,